What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Oklahoma City Thunder fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. We'll be doing a live play-by-play reaction to Scoreboard for what's left of the San Antonio Spurs versus OKC. The Spurs will be without Victor Wembanyama tonight, Keldon Johnson, Dan Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, Dominic Barlow, Chetty Osman. But they might give some more guys that don't get minutes some minutes. Maybe we'll see some more of the Bouye. City Sissoko had his best game as an NBA player yesterday, so maybe the young guys get more time. And let's be honest, the Thunder are pretty much close to full strength, so they might this could be a blowout. And if it is, we'll get to see our young guys. We have only 2 games left after this one. The Spurs play the Nuggets on Friday, and then the final game of the year, the Detroit Pistons. I gotta think Wemby's playing the final 2 home games, and that's why they're resting him tonight. No point in risking him in a back-to-back. It would have been nice to see the final matchup between him and Chet, but we're not going to see it, so it is what it is. Good evening, Fred. Thank you for stopping in. Spur of the moment, Steven. Calls in the right moments is really flashy. I think it's still going to get pretty beat up. Anthony, getting to you. Hurricane Megan. Wemby's just out. It said he's out for a previous ankle injury, so Wemby out tonight for load management and maybe a little tank on the side there. Go Spurs, go. Hit that like button like Chuck Norris and smash the subscribe button like Wemby blocks the lead. Yes, Chuck Norris. That thumbs up. Good evening, Jamie and Anthony. Congratulations. That is awesome. You're going to see the final 2 home games. I hope Wemby plays them both. We're missing a lot of guys. Hopefully he's there for both, and maybe we get a win out of the 2. Maybe both. I don't know. Rhonda, good evening to you. And hopefully everybody's doing well. We got the same crew as usual. We got myself, Selena, Headband Grogu, Baby Coyote, and as usual, the #1 most excited Spurs fan on the planet, TS Bear. He's sound asleep as usual. What's up? Yeah, game management ankle is right. The Houston Oilers, I will show the game. The couch is a little wet here where Bear was looking, so gross. Anyway. Sucker! I demand to see 2 wins. Fair enough. The Biscuit Buddy, good evening. Pop doesn't want Wemby to embarrass Chet in front of his home crowd. Pop being nice to OKC. Yes, Edgar. Miss TSR is out the rest of the season. She's on extra load management. Or she's not in the country. She is in Portugal right now, hiking, having the time of her life, not having to deal with me for 2 weeks. So, yeah, she won't be back until after the season. And then when we hear her again, or maybe even see her, I don't know. There's nothing else going on in April. She's not going to have any interest in the NFL draft. I'll just react to the Giants' first-round pick. We'll be covering the NBA lottery and the NBA draft live. Would you be interested in being there in the background or on camera? I don't know. The NBA lottery is in May, although she might not want to be near me in case the Spurs win the #1 pick because I'll be flailing about and I don't want to hit her in the face. And then NBA draft is 2 nights, so I certainly wouldn't mind a co-host even if off camera for that. Daniel Barry, good evening to you. Yes, Red, you know what? We're missing a ton of guys tonight, but as you know, I'm a Spurs fan first and a player fan second, so I'm still tuning in, and I hope we give the Thunder a run for their money. I honestly don't expect us to win this game having so many people out, but if they can be competitive and keep playing the team ball that they've been playing, yeah, there's always a chance, right? Right. Total points, I have no idea. Not a clue. Rich, the Wemby rookie card you gave away is going for between $30 and $140 on eBay. And really? That's a graded or ungraded? It's going for that much. Well, heck, that turned out to be a better gift than I thought for a giveaway for some of you all. So that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. Hurricane, yep, maybe. Hi, people. I swear I'm intending to sleep tonight instead of being glued here at the I'll try. I think try and stick around for a quarter or 2. Isabel, I thought for sure you'd be asleep. I can't believe you're up. Thank you, Steven. Victor Wemby says, no, I want a Wemby card. That's crazy that the individual card is valued at more than the entire pack is valued at. I, by the way, really enjoyed doing those giveaways, and it's something I think I really want to focus on more next season. Seeing you guys send pictures of the items that you got, that, you know, seems like you're all happy with the giveaways, so I really want to do that more, and there'll be a variety of things. I think I'm just going to try to find stuff that'll be fun, things that Spurs fans may like, maybe things that Spurs fans didn't know exist, and just, you know, it'll be fun giving back and doing little things here and there. I recommend anyone that got one to keep it packaged and never give it away. It was you and Zach picked the cards. Biscuit Buddy. Zach also picked the cards. A PSA 10 Hoops Wemby common card just going over 100. Got it. Still waiting for the poop short clip. Taiwan, I don't believe my girlfriend would be very happy if I filmed Boo Pair pooping and then put it up on YouTube. He wouldn't care. Honestly, it's kind of gross. So I don't think I want to see that. Now, if I could special effect it where he's pooping out a Cowboys helmet and then an Eagles helmet, I guess that would be really funny, but I don't know. It's going well, Penalty. Thank you for stopping in. I'm not in the game, so I'm here to hear your chance to ask me questions. Very nice. And of course, it's the real Victor Wembanyama. Sandro Mamakeliashvili, Julian Champagny, Zach Collins, Malachi Branham, and Trey Jones are the starters for our San Antonio Spurs. Branham, I don't own one. I do get asked that a lot, but I don't own one at the moment. Who would I pick if we had the 5th pick? Man, the draft boards, I recently looked at a player ranking, and it's been all shuffled from when I last looked at it. I don't want to spoil it because I sent Miss TSR an email with the Ringer's most recent ratings, and I was kind of shocked. I think I will mention, I think they had Versace dropped to number 10. And he just, a couple of weeks ago, he was in the top 3, even number 1 on some draft boards. So I don't know who I want the Spurs to pick at this moment. I've got roughly around over 30 Wemby rookie cards, some purple wave, and got lucky and pulled a topaz teal. That is awesome. Jedi Trick, you have exactly 30 more than me. I have no Wemby rookie cards. I don't think I really have any rookie cards of Spurs in the last 5 years. I don't have DeJounte's. I know, don't hate, just saying I don't have like DeJounte, Kawhi, I may have Kelvin or Devin. I think I have Devin and Trey Jones because I have a team set with both of them in it, and they were rookies the same year. I just don't have. I don't buy a lot of basketball cards anymore. I've definitely switched more over to a comic book collector over the last few years, and have been playing Magic the Gathering for the last decade, so more than the last decade. It's not that I don't like the cards and don't want the cards. I just haven't made an effort to go get them. I wanted Wemby versus Chet too. This is the last time. This has been round 4. Mamu's going for 25 tonight. All right. I like to see it. I think Wemby definitely won Rookie of the Year. I've definitely invested, but I've invested in other things. Investing in my health right now by working out every day. There you go. Go Spurs, go to you, GC3. Brody's card's going to sell for a fortune in future Justice Draft Class Wemby. We'll see. I'd be happy with a Wemby rookie card if it was worth $1 or $100 or anywhere in between because it's Wemby. I mean, I've got a bunch of David Robinson and Sean Elliott cards, when I was really, really into sports collecting, and they're all worth almost nothing. But they're my guys, so it's fine. What are we watching tonight? An audition or even trial for next season roster spot? Yes, we are. Yes. I would like to see Sissoko and Blake start before the season ends. Maybe against the Pistons, they would rest Trey Jones and start City and maybe Blake. I mean, I don't know. I would say Devin's one of the best players, but he looks for his own shot too much. Near the end of his season, before the injury, he was starting to build a rapport with Wemby, and that got shut down with the injury. Jones, Branham, Collins, Mamakeliashvili, and Champagny, if you weren't here for me to announce it earlier. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, it's SGA, Giddey, Williams, Holmgren, and Wallace. And this is going to be a tough game for the Spurs tonight. Shaq sounds like he's buying into Wemby at first. He's starting to, but also I didn't put up the whole interview because I just didn't, with Shaq and company talking about Wemby as Rookie of the Year. I'm sorry, Defensive Player of the Year. And he also was saying, well, he's 7'5", he should be blocking shots, he should be leaning. He was kind of saying, like, just anybody that's tall should be good at blocking shots, and it doesn't always work like that. I'll bet we see more Bouye and Duke Jr. tonight. Maybe we'll see some Dookie. Bonjour, Julian, thank you for stopping in. And I hope we don't get blown out. And Bouye for MVP. Wemby, Mamo Boo, bonjour, no Wemby. I don't speak French. I can't help. No Wemby. Ouch. Wemby, ouch. I'm talking like a kid now. Oh my God. Or maybe speak English and just think I'm an idiot. So there's that too. Let's go. Let's make the play-ins. Eli, I don't think that can happen. KL5, he's not playing this game, but he might play the last 2 games. Juan, I'd like City to go off. One Jorquet. No problem. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I was not trying to be rude in any way. I do get viewers that do not speak English at all. So if I see somebody speaking a different language, my go-to is maybe they don't speak English, because I certainly suck with other languages. But yeah, Wemmy's essentially out tonight. He's on load management. They put previous ankle injury. I don't think the Spurs want to risk him on a back-to-back near the end of the season. The Spurs have 2 home games remaining. Make sure he's good to go for the 2 home games. As SGA gets the first bucket of the game, and the Heat usually goes off against the Spurs, so I expect Alexander to go off for at least 30. Who the heck's going to step up for the Spurs tonight? I mean, look at who's on the floor right now. Zach Collins pull-up jumper, banks it, no good. Rebound Giddey. For you, do a video of our draft in the past 10 years and the players that were picked after who we took and what our team would have looked like had we taken someone else. Biscuit Buddy, that's ooh boy. I could do something like that. I kind of touched base on that a little bit on some guys we've missed on. But it's really tough because if we do the last 10 years, that would be the end of the championship run, and Trey Jones runner's no good. That would be a tough analysis video. Chet Holmgren for 3 down the other end. Yep. Chet going to try to go for 110 points tonight to make a case for Rookie of the Year. Bat Ticks, thank you for stopping in. Devontae Graham with 40? Sure. He's not in the game right now. I wonder if Pop's going to go with the uber small ball lineup again of Trey, Blake, and Devontae running 3 point guards that are around 6'1" to 6'3". Noya Ghost first go to you. Yeah, if it's this thing, it's like drafting different players. That's what I was actually just thinking, Victor Wembanyama, is we don't get Wemby. It changes the whole course of the team. Because we can't just look back and put together a team of all-stars saying, yes, we would have had Tyrese Halliburton as our point guard and this guy, this guy, and then this guy, and this guy, and there's our all-star team, because as your team gets better, your draft picks are going to get worse. Giddey pull-up jumper on the Spurs have not scored yet. This lineup sucks. No, I got you, Biscuit Buddy. It's an interesting one. I probably would be more in depth to, if I was going to do a 10-year look at the NBA, take a look at every year and who was a good pick, who was a bad pick, more of an NBA thing than just the Spurs. See how many teams passed on this player. Like Jokic was passed up by how many teams? 50? I don't remember he was drafted in the second round, but that would be interesting. Brandon from the elbow, no good. This lineup is going to be... Let me just say this. I plan on staying here for most of the game. I plan on staying here for the end of the game. But if the Spurs do end up getting blown out and we're down by like 40 going into the fourth quarter, it might be like, see you for the last 2 games. Or as Caleb5 saying, I hope, or not hope, we about to lose by 50. Chet needs at least 2 100-point games to win this Rookie of the Year. Steven, I mentioned that in the video today. That Wemby has almost more blocks this year than Rudy in the last 2 years. Champagny with it's Julian Champagny. Mamo, it's a name. The Spurs are the team with the long names these days. Wembanyama, Mamukelashvili, Champagny. We like really long names on this team that really just fill up the whole back of someone's jersey. So when you buy their jersey, you get their money's worth. Spurs ball down by 9. Ooh, we haven't gotten a bucket yet. Malachi Branham to Zach Collins, and that's a turnover. Chet Holmgren will bring it up for the Thunder. Takes off, gets into the paint, goes right at Collins, throws it up, no good. Going to the line for 2. Like we took Vassell over Tyrese Halliburton, we did. But it wouldn't have made sense. That's one that comes up a lot, is we took Vassell over Tyrese Halliburton. At that moment in time, DeJounte Murray was our point guard and thought to be our point guard of the future. So it wouldn't make sense to draft him at that moment. And that's what's going to be really tough to do a 10-year backup of the Spurs draft picks and who we could have had, because the roster and makeup will be so incredibly different over that decade. Holmgren's first free throw, good. Good evening, Son of Scar. No Wemby. It's all right, man. We're off to a good start. We're only down 10-0. Seth, good evening to you. Awesome. Congratulations. Oh, chill music. This is As a Spurs content creator and a Spurs fan, this is the worst type of game so far to see starting. The litmus test for a true Spurs fan. Can you correctly pronounce Wembenyama? I think, are the lines in there? Is it Wemba-Enya? Isn't it Wembenyama? Wouldn't the line be after the N and before the Y? Collins takes a three and misses. Oh my God. Getting into the paint, he'll miss. Mamu with the rebound. No Wemby, no win. It's going to be tough. Collins in the paint. Hey, we got our first bucket. I mean, I always said Wembenyama. That's what I did. And if anybody knows how to say his name, it's Victor. I'll say that right now. By the way, I'm going to need all your help tonight to get to 100 likes with the Spurs off to such a sluggish start. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. We'd greatly appreciate it.
Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go!
Malachi Brandt for three, and I think he hit the side of the backboard. That was ugly. That three is no good by Case and Wallace. It is Spurs ball. This is not our best offensive output, say the least. Trey Jones will take off, gets in the paint, throws up the layup, and hey, Spurs on a 4-0 run. Well, I stand corrected. Brandlord Wemby is out. He's kind of out with tomato. He's on load management. The Spurs' last two games of the season are at home. The Spurs played last night, and that's a turnover by the Thunder. Champagny over to Mamu. Mamu's going to take the corner three. Yeah, no good. Wallace with the rebound. Deliza, good evening to you. Most of the announcers outside of San Antonio say Wembenyana? They just said, what a move by a 7'1", 21-year-old rookie. I hate the term rookie on Chet Holmgren because he's in his second year. I know he missed last year. Zach Collins for three, but he's a rookie, but he's not a rookie. Wemby is at the game. I see him sitting on the bench. Looks like he's wearing matching coat and shoes, or hoodie and shoes. I can't tell what he's wearing. SGA, pull up good. Pop's going to call timeout. My clock is not running. Oh my gosh. It's 6:58. I'm sorry. We'll fix that now. I just looked at my clock and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, we're on. Chet's going to have a big game. Chet's going to have a very big game against this lineup. I mean, let's... There you go. Chet as a redshirt rookie. That seems fair. San Antonio Hotspur, it does seem like Rookie of the Year is pretty much locked up. It was close, and then in the last 2 months, Wemby is just really... You know what? While we're talking we are in a timeout. I'm going to look up Wemby splits between months, specifically the last 2 months, see how he's been playing. I like looking at splits. For those of you that don't know, I love basketball reference. I love stats. That's always something I've liked ever since I was a kid. So for Wemby, in February, get off my screen ad, February Wemby averaged 21.3 points per game, 10.7 rebounds, 4.5 assists. He had 47 blocks in 12 games. That's just under 4 a game. And then in March, he averaged 23 points a game, just under 12 rebounds, just under 5 assists, also 4 blocks a game. And then this month, he is averaging just under 23 points a game, 13 rebounds, over 7 assists, and he has 26 blocks in 4 games. That's just under 7 blocks a game. So post All-Star break really is what we're looking at. He's been a completely different player. Pre the All-Star break, he was averaging, granted, minutes were lower. Pre All-Star break, 28 minutes, 20.5 points, 10 rebounds, 3.2 assists. Post All-Star break, 32 minutes, 23 points, 12 rebounds, 5.3 assists. And the Spurs have won some games here and there. We're not a good team. I'm not going to fluff it and pretend like we're a playoff team or a playing team, but the Spurs are playing better. And the crazy thing is they've been playing a little better here and there without some key players. Jacob, playoffs? Playoffs? We got to win a game first. Last 5 games, Wemby averaged 5.8 blocks per game. Isn't it more than that, Victor Wembanyama? I feel like it's over 6. His last 5? Now you're going to make me look it up. I got to look it up. This isn't the call you out. I just feel like he had more than that. I could be wrong. All right, Wemby's last 5 games, his block numbers are 3, 9, 3, 7, 7. So 7 and 7 is 14, 17, 29 in 5 games. Yep, you're right, just under 6. Okay. His last 2 games, or maybe it's the last 4 games I'm thinking. His last 4 games, he's had 26 blocks, which is over 6 a game. He is easily the best shot blocker in the NBA, which should be no surprise. He's extremely tall. It is Spurs ball, down 15-7. Any City Sissoko in the game. All right, we got a City sighting. I like it. Trey Jones with the ball out, 3-point land, and on the shot clock. Starts to drive. We'll back it up. 4 on the shot clock, drives in the paint, and alley-oop to Zach Collins, and Collins will throw it down.
Underdog of justice.
Cowboy X Factor, good evening to you. As my buddy TS Bear is having a nightmare. He's jumping all around. Oh my gosh. I can show you guys this. Look at him. Having some kind of dream or something. Nope, he's good now. He knew the camera was on and he stopped. Poor guy. Spurs ball after the miss. I didn't see who shot that. And who the heck is that in the game? Oh my gosh. I didn't recognize Devontae Graham. His hair is like, he's got a big giant fro tonight. Usually he's got his hair in dreads or it's down, and Devontae's let his hair out tonight, and I didn't recognize him. It's just great moss going on. You might be ahead of me, Charles, depending on what you're watching it on, so just be careful with spoilers in the chat. Plus, there's also latency with YouTube, so just try not to put anything in there. City Sissoko in the game. Is Wemby in the bet? No, Wemby's watching, Isabel. Wemby's at the game. Spurs have cut the lead to 5. The Thunder got out to, I believe, an 11-0 lead, and we're starting to play Spurs basketball. Do you know who does? Can't see it quite yet, Sanders. We'll get to that in just a moment. That's a miss and a rebound by Devontae Graham. The hair is totally throwing me off. A Cody Cutter? I'm going to say Cody Rhodes. Is that right? I've heard of Cody Rhodes, mostly because of his family, but it seems like that would make sense. Your dog does that? Nice. That's a Spurs miss, and now Thunder ball. Chet will kick it out for 3. Nope, never mind. Casey Wallace pulled it down. Now Casey Wallace is going to fire off the 3. No good. Zach Collins with the rebound. And greetings from Italy, Donald. Thank you for stopping in. Raymond, that would have been interesting to see. Giselle, I don't know where this game is on. I'm watching it legally on the NBA League Pass. If you're looking to catch it without paying for it, I don't know where it's going to be. As Jalen Williams takes it down, gets a layup. It's 17-11. For those of you who are fans of Wemby, he's not playing tonight. Now a turnover by Champagne. Giddy's going to take it to the paint. Layup. Good. Wow, that was a bad little run for the Spurs. Hey, Rich, we beat the worst Spurs team allegations. Kokushiba, what do you mean? Graham will drive, kicks it out to Champagne, corner 3. Ugly shot, or ugly result. Thunderball after the miss. SGA guarded by Collins. That's terrible. Pull up 3 over him. Yep. Well, back down by 11. Oh, did he, Sanders? Oh, okay. I had no idea he was fighting wrestling Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. I do not follow wrestling at all. I know some of the current guys, but probably under 10. And that 3 is no good. Chet Holmgren with the rebound after the Wallace miss. Ball go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Thunder. Zenith, good evening to you. Wemby's taking the night off. Spurs have a back-to-back. They have 2 home games remaining on the schedule after tonight. It feels like it's load management for Wemby. I was hoping to see him tonight. I get why he's not playing. Yeah, Steven, you're about right. Sure is Cowboy X Factor. Ooh, that was an air ball. I didn't see who shot that for the Thunder on the inbound pass, but that was ugly. Spurs ball. Blake Wesley heads checked in. So those of you who want to see Blake and City, they're both in the game right now. 4 minutes to go. Mamba with the ball will start to back his man up, backs him up into the paint, and turns the ball over. Spurs struggling with turnovers again. Giddy's going to try to take it coast to coast in the paint. Chucks it out. Office will reset. Go around the world. And finally, Gordon Hayward's going to drive in the paint and get a layup. And the Spurs are down by 13. Good night, Spurs fam. I have to wake up at 2:30 a.m. and go to work. Oh my gosh, get some rest. Next season, got to see Rich with a Triple H beard. Granada, good evening to you. Just like that, we're down 13. The Thunder can score fast, and wow. City Sissoko driving the paint. Euro step, throws it up. Off the back iron, no good. Goodbye, TS Bear. I'm now alone on the couch. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a Thunder turnover. I think it was a good call to sit Wemby Llama. I do. I agree. Rolando? Is Chet still in the game? Chet is not. So when I pull up the ESPN scoreboard, I can't see it right now. Probably a couple. Like with the ball for the Spurs 3 minutes ago, they are down 24-11. It's a rough start, to say the least. Blake Wesley takes off, gets into the paint, turns it over. That's 4 turnovers for Josh Giddey. Layup, fast break, and 1. Oh my goodness. Kokoshibo, I'm sorry. I'll keep you in mind. Dax, go Spurs, go to you. Yes, indeed. And Hurricane Megan is looking like a blowout. I'll tell you this. If this turns into a massive blowout and the Spurs are getting crushed by the end of the third quarter, I probably will call it a night and continue Cobra Kai. Not that I don't love watching our guys, but it gets depressing when your team just getting smashed. And we're down. I heard Fallout's coming to Amazon. They're uploading the whole series, Halo 5, I think. Like, they're just going to upload all the Fallout series at once. I do want to watch that. I don't really like Fallout 4 that much, or Fallout 76. Not the biggest fans. Liked Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Was okay with Fallout 2, and then loved the original. The original was so, to me at least, ahead of its time. It was a turn-based RPG, not like, it's a shooter today. A turn-based RPG. It was very adult, and you could do whatever you wanted in that game within the gameplay rules. Let's just say that you could go into town and start firing at anybody or anything, which they don't allow you to do in games anymore. There's some rules and regulations there, but that game, you could just... I tried it once just to see if it let me do it, and I was like, wow, it's letting me just attack everybody. And I was very shocked. But the game itself, I love Fallout 1. I've beaten it probably 3 or 4 times over the years. Obviously, it's very dated now. It's a very old game, but a classic for sure. And curious to see what the TV show does. So I'm definitely going to watch it. I don't think we're going to take... You know what? I don't know who we're going to take. I have no idea. All right, Steven, good night to you, my friend. The season of giving. The Spurs just graceful in giving the ball willingly to the Thunder, right? No Wemby tonight, JBG. Ankle. Well, it's load management. Rico Suave, good evening to you. The Biscuit Bunny, I'm disappointed with the MLB show, the series, because me and 3 of my friends want to play together, as in 2 versus 2, and you can't do that. There's a 3-player co-op mode, or versus mode, or whatever it is, but there's nothing for 4 players. We couldn't do it in 22, couldn't do it in 23, can't do it in 24. I did play 22 and enjoyed it. I'm sure I'd enjoy 23 and 24 if I did. But I am currently working on Dead Island 2. Started playing that a couple of weeks ago, and I am enjoying it. I'll be off Xbox Game Pass at the end of this month when Miss TSR comes back from Portugal. I'm assuming we're going to spend more time together. So, plus the nice weather will be here. I'm going to want to be outdoors more, working out, and still working on content for the channel. By the way, speaking of which, the next music video, the UFC fight song, for those of you that enjoy the music on the channel, the music video is about 90% done. So I could have that up this week. I will have it up this week. Maybe Friday. Tomorrow or Friday. Blake Wesley's going to pull up for 3. Wow, that was ugly. Getting into the paint, throws it up. No good. Going to get fouled. 2 more free throws coming up. Momo, you might. Even though I live in America, I have no love for some of our Olympic teams. Since it'll be Wemby on there, I wouldn't be totally upset if France knocked out the American team. I don't know if that's sacrilegious to say that, but whatever. We do need Wemby, and we need some milk. He's got a second job at a warehouse. That's true, he does. Hurricane Megan, it feels like it's been a while since we scored. Both free throws good. We're down by 18. There's Wemby wearing a jean jacket. Looks kind of bored. Looks very bored. 29-11. Good grief. Didi Sissoko takes off. Now passes it over to Malachi Brown. I thought he was going to shoot the three. Sissoko with the ball again. Now will shoot the three. Front rim, no good. Josh Giddey with the rebound. Giddey will bring it up for the Thunder. 2 minutes to go. We're down by 18. I will say this. If we're getting absolutely crushed, and it looks like it could be our worst loss of all time, I would also stick around for that. Gordon Hayward into the paint. Gets fouled. He's going to the line for two. Good grief. You done already, buddy? Okay. Baby Coyote's already said I've had enough. You don't want to watch this. Rico Suave. Selena. How you doing?
When you're ready, come and get it. Na, 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 na.
It's spur of the moment. It's looking ugly. Jedi, good evening to you. Both free throws are good. Or a free throw is good. I missed a free throw. Missed the second one. I'm sorry. I was a little focused with us getting annihilated 30-11. My apologies. Devontae Graham with the ball for the Spurs. Drives in the paint. Throws it up. And for anybody that says Wemby doesn't make a difference, this same group has played well the last few games. No Wemby. Look how bad this team is offensively and defensively. Isaiah Joe misses a three. Thunder are in the bonus with a minute 20-something to go. Blake Wesley will bring it up for the Spurs. Blake will start to drive. Kicks it out to Brandon for a three. Back rim, no good. And it's Thunder ball. What's the biggest lead an NBA team has lost by? Gordon Hayward misses a layup at the bucket. 68, I think, or... And Blake Wesley down the other misses a layup of his own. Wow. SGA, turnaround, spin around, Jay. Good. Oh, boy. Couldn't even make it. Thank you for stopping in. Nope, it's 32-11 now, Donald. We are abysmal without Wemby. No defense, no offense, nothing. Sven, good evening to you. I'm interested to see that I'd be interested to see if the Spurs have an opportunity at Sarr and Rasace if they pick either one. Get another French player on the team. Trae Young, Devin LeBron. Oh, God, I hope not. Blake Wesley with the ball, gets into the paint, throws it up, and what an ugly shot that almost went in as it hit the backboard. Another foul on the Spurs, and a circus shot by SGA, and it goes in. Is that an one? No, I think that's two free throws. Who dropped the ball in Spurs pre-Wemby talent level? And Brian Wright, I guess. Victor, this is pretty rough. The refs are going to call the game at halftime. So the shot did not count. SG at the line for two. Oh boy. Greg, Baby Coyote's right here. He doesn't like to see the Spurs lose like this. So he's gonna get some sleep. The Spurs come back, he'll start watching. The Thunder could get complacent and take the pedal off the metal. I mean, they're up by 23. Imagine if the Thunder went on a 40-0 run. Would I rather have Bronny or LeBron on the team? Do I have to choose? Can I just swallow lighter fluid instead? Graham with a long three. That was blocked. Ball will go out of bounds, and it's going to be Thunder ball. They can go for the last shot. All right. Hey, good luck, Lazy Bacon, on your test. And no, Wemby's not playing. Not with a score like this. Spurs playing as well as I'm typing. Nice. That three-point attempt is no good by Kenrich Williams, and that's the end of the first. Biggest loss in NBA history is 73 points. The Grizzlies to OKC. Or Grizzlies beat OKC 152-79. Worst loss in Spurs history is 47. I thought it was 48. I think I was 1 point off. I'll take a nobody over Bronny. Someone sent TSR a LeBron and Bronny Spurs jersey. Oh my gosh, if they came to the Spurs, does that mean I would have to get their jerseys? No, it does not mean that. And I could just put a James jersey. Oh, they're going to have different numbers, so that won't work. Well, this is a rough game. Maybe we'll get to 80. You know what? DC, 80 sounds pretty good at this point, and not very possible. It figures the Nets games get blacked out, and that last Nets game that the Spurs won in overtime, I miss. I'm in Atlantic City. I miss the New York Knicks overtime win. This I'm here for. Breaking news: Wemby has now recovered from his knee injury after standing up angrily due to the score. I can't wait to see what the French team will look like for its next international competition. We might be able to annoy the U.S. and Spain a little bit. I'm sure you will. I'm glad this is not our original team. I need some comfort. I need some headband Grogu. Bring Michael Jordan in. Jordan would be an upgrade of some of our bench players, even at his age. There's still a lot of time left. Maybe we can, I don't know, make some sort of comeback, possibly. Never say never. Never give up. No retreat, no surrender. I don't think Bronny looks like his dad. Not as much as I thought he would. Looking at Bronny, I see a little bit, but not a very. I think what you're saying. It takes an elder with experience next season with Wemby. Zach Collins 9 points out of what? Helen, what? Zach Collins has 9 out of our 11 points. Hurricane Megan, it actually is looking like we'd be lucky to get to 80 tonight. I mean, if we score 20 points a quarter, I mean, the way we're going right, I mean, Duke is coming out. Dookie is coming out. Dookie Jr. is going to be on the court. I mean, is Pop already waving the white flag? Dang. I mean, look at this lineup. Collins, Jones, Branham, Duke Jr., and Wesley. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I like the Spurs, but oh, boy, that's a lineup. Duke in the paint. Never doubted him. Duke Jr., man. Told you. Darius Garland to the Spurs? Oh, you shocked at that. Oh, gosh, Mike, it does cement. Wemby as Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. This team is atrocious without him. Like Wesley gets blocked in the paint, and it's going to be Thunderball. I mean, we have no defense when he's on the floor. Or when he's not on the floor. I said that the wrong way. Chet Hogan with the ball right now. Will drop it off to Kenrich Williams. He'll drive in the paint. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Thunder still have the ball with 7 on the shot clock. And now a steal by Duke. Duke with the layup. And he missed the layup. But he gets it and puts it back. Sorry, the headband threw me off. I see a headband. I thought it was Malachi Branham. Duke Jr. with the bucket. What becomes below G League? My couch. SJ will kick it out to Holgram. Holgram takes off, gets into the paint, gets the layup, and misses the layup. And now we're going to have a foul on the Thunder Spurs ball. All right, here comes the comeback. Here comes the comeback, Spurs fans. See, right at this point, send Grogu. At least he might attack opponents with an overload of cuteness. Yeah, you know what? Grogu on the floor. Dribbling. He's got some moves. Look at this form. Look at that shot. And then Duncan. Collins just hit another bucket. Hey, we've cut the lead in half. Pop just put TSR in. I'll go in there and clothesline somebody. I don't care. I'll do it. Williams for 3. Oh, boy. Kendrick Williams for 3. I'm surprised SGA is playing in this game, too. I guess for the home crowd, is Collins with a bucket. And 1. Zach Collins having a huge game so far. And, of course, the Spurs are down by 1 million, so. Collins reminds me of Eddie from Eddie and the Crew. You know what? With that hair, Andy who? I see it. LMAFO, Collins burning Chet. He missed the free throw. Go, Zach, go. Collins' career high incoming. That's right. He's going to drop 50 out of the Spurs' 69 points tonight. It's going to be a good one. Gordon Hayward with the ball, starts to drive, gets into the paint, and almost turns the ball over. Gets the ball back, takes a shot, misses it. And man, they're calling a ton of fouls tonight. SGA stats, Anthony. 11 points, 4-6 shooting, 4 boards, 2 assists. So good start so far. Wemby has got all zeros across the board because he's not playing. Dax, you a Pelicans fan by chance? Carlos, good evening, sir. No Victor Wembanyama. And this is what happens. I like Zach. He's just, well, he's like a lot of our guys, inconsistent. Second free throw is no good. Spurs down 38-19. Trey will bring it up for the Spurs. Gets it over to Duke. Back to Zach. And Zach traveled. Anthony, honestly, I don't think he's going to play long enough to get a triple-double. If the Thunder are up by 20 going into the fourth quarter, you have no reason as the Thunder's coach to risk your best player in any type of injury situation. $19 points, let me play for 20. It is Thunderball up by 19. SGA is going to get fouled on the pull-up J. Man, they are calling a lot of fouls. This is going to be a long game with all the fouls. Spurs getting blown out and one foul after the other. Champagny took a shot in the face. At least he didn't get bit. Carlos, he had a game yesterday. The Spurs have 2 more games remaining at home. I think he wanted to make sure he's 100%. So Wemby should play Friday against the Nuggets and play Sunday against the Pistons. Carlos Jeter, anyway related to Derek Jeter? I mean, brothers from another mother? Down 21. And try to stay positive. Turnover for the Spurs. Getting harder to do, though. Hello there says, this just shows, without Wemby, this team doesn't deserve an NBA spot. I mean, they're quite bad without Wemby. I mean, that's obvious. We knew that. They're also missing tons of players due to injury. Keldon Johnson out for the year. It hasn't been announced, but certainly likely. Jeremy Sohan had surgery. He's out for the year. Dan Vassell out for the year. Dominic Barlow's been out. Chetty Osman's been out. Just a lot of our guys that contributed or maybe contributed just a little bit are out. Isaiah Joe. Yo, J Money. We're now 42-19. Champagne's going to launch a 3. No good. A fight for the board. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. This does feel like a game from earlier this year. It does. My guy Giannis is done for the Giannis is done for the season? Like all of the playoffs too? Brandon 3's no good. I didn't know Giannis was out. Oh my gosh. They're done. SJ gets in the paint, bucket and 1. Wow. The Bucks have no chance without Giannis. He could be back. Okay, he could be back in the playoffs. Okay. I was going to say that they're done if Giannis can't play in the playoffs. There's no way. Maybe get a first-round win or first series. Dang. 3-point play good. We're down 26. You miss Sohan? I miss winning. 45-29. Cap and drink. That's not a big fan either. Champagny drives to the paint and throws it down hard.
Underdog of justice.
Champagny, there's moments like that make you go, all right, maybe you have a future with this team. Not as a starter, but as a solid role player off the bench. Thunderball, if you could be on the big boss of the Spurs tomorrow, what would you do to improve the team for next year? Would you do some trading this summer? That's tough. I think before we can answer any of that Gordon Hayward for 3, we need to find out where we're drafting because that changes everything. If we have the first overall pick, that's much different than what we do with the 5th overall pick. Collins in the paint, turnaround Jay, good. 48-23. I did see that when you said you missed Sohan a little bit. So when you mean a little bit, do you mean like that much? You don't mess with the Sohan. Jalen Williams for 3. We're down 28. No, LeBron's not coming here. Which means, because I'm saying it, LeBron will probably come here. Duke Jr. for 3, a complete air ball. This is... Jalen Williams. We're down by 31. Trey Jones at the line. Free throw shot. No good. The Spurs are 1 of 13 from beyond the arc. The Thunder are 6 of 13. SGA off-balance jumper in the paint. Back rim. No good. Collins with the rebound. Devin, there's more than Thunder up. Your Thunder way up. And we have a timeout. This apparently have a blocking foul on the Thunder. Wow. I don't know what to say about this game. I feel like this is happening to us right now. Slap Jones, this is... we're missing a lot of key players, but we're not even competitive. The Memphis Grizzlies, who had all G League players, were competitive against us. This, at least they were initially, and eventually ran out of juice, but this is just bad. SGA triple-double. This is awful. SGA has 16, 5, and 4. The thing is he going to keep playing if the Thunder keep going up more and more and more and more? They're up by 31 halfway through the second quarter. They're not up 31 going into the fourth. They're up 31 halfway going into the second. We got outscored 34-11 in the first, 20-12 in the second. So we're playing better in the second. We have one more point than we did the whole freaking first quarter. Zach Collins has 15 of our 23 points. Zach Collins has 15. We have 4 players that have scored. They're on the court right now. Collins with 15, Duke with 4, Jones and Champagnie with 2. 4 players that have scored. SGA and Gordon Hayward have scored the same amount of our entire team, 23. This is going to be a rough one. At this pace, we'll be down by 60 at the end of the game. At this pace, we'll be down more than that. No, Rich, don't we all have to live this together so later we feel like we know where we came from. Steven, this is my 5th year in a row living this. Granted, we didn't get blown out the first 2 years the channel existed, but last year, certainly, we saw this a lot. This year, we've seen this happen a few times, especially earlier in the year. I'm not saying I'm leaving soon, but at the end of the third quarter, we're down by like 50. Well, then, actually, if we're down by 50, I might just stay to see if we have the worst Spurs loss of all time. I just told the Cup stream I'm going to watch my Spurs lose by 60. I agree, Celtics probably are. That's right. Ultimate comeback, David. Ultimate glory. Lakers versus Celtics? The NBA would absolutely love that. I don't think this Lakers team's good enough to beat the top teams in the Western Conference. I could be wrong. I haven't been watching Lakers a lot. But my gut tells me they're not. The Spurs, with the ball, that runner by Trey Jones is good. We cut the lead to 29. Rich, from now I'm going to say if you have something to do, do it. Lead the show. Oh, no. Butterfly, good evening. I'm just going to watch Cobra Kai. I've been working on that, and I've been enjoying it. And the fouls, though, are killing me. All these dang fouls. Holy moly. How awesome is it going to be a year or 3 when we're competing for the 1 seed? In a year or 3? So you think 2 years? You going to go 2 years? Carlos, I had seen the first 2 seasons. I've watched season 3 and 4. I'm 3 left of season 5. I like it. It's a little cheesy and over the top, and if you really thought out the story, there's no way any of these people could live because a lot of the characters don't work really at all. But it is what it is. I really like the rapport between Johnny and Danielson. William Zabka, I think's his name, and Ralph Macchio really are carrying that series. Hope Wemby goes off for like 60 points the next time he plays. Got him just where we want him. In the lead and cocky. And I didn't need to know that second part. Devontae Graham passes it right to the center. Giddy on the fast break into the paint. Layup. When does season 6 start? We did win last night, Cowboy X Factor. The Spurs got at least to 20 wins, which would mean this is not by itself the worst Spurs team of all time. And I do think we can beat Detroit on Sunday. That's a block for the Thunder. I'm starting to check out. I'm sorry, I'm trying to call the game. It's like, you gonna take a 3, kid? Nope. It is Thunder ball. Aaron Wiggins with the ball spins around in the paint. Off bounds jumper. In and out. Collins with the rebound. Demisha. No Wemby. Collins for 3. Short. No good. No Wemby. And look how bad this team is. Just how awful they are. Defensively and offensively without Wemby. That layup is no good by Jalen Williams. It is Spurs ball. Sissoko, I believe, grabbed the rebound. Devontae Graham will bring it up under 5 minutes to go. Spurs down 57-25. We might not have 40 points by halftime. Marlowe gets into the paint, loses the ball. That's a turnover. We're starting to spin around and spin cycle was on a little too high. 4.5 minutes to go. Pull up from the elbow is good for Jalen Williams. 34-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the game. Largest blowout in NBA history is 73, says Nitty. Can we beat that? I hope not. Rich, leave the stream on. Just let the game sound on. We'll still be here. I don't like doing the game sound thing, Butterfly. I know a lot of channels do that. I'll play a little audio during the NBA draft live so you guys can hear who's being picked. Giddy misses a layup on the fast break. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Thunder. But just putting game audio on and letting the game call the game on my channel, I will never do that. I'm a Spurs fan. If my live stream's going to be labeled a live play-by-play, it ain't going to be somebody else doing it. It's going to be TSR Sports. DC, is it funny? Steven, I think we lost to the Clippers by 42. Kyrie and Luka in the championship? Yes, man, exactly. That's why it's Defensive Player of the Year. .36 game, inbound pass, layup. Hey, do you just stop trying at one point for the Spurs? Devontae Graham for 3, no good. And I think Zach Collins will knock it out of bounds, and he will. I think we have lost the Raptors pick. Jason, barring a miracle, that pick is gone. It's not going to convey. They're going to be one of the 6 worst teams, or they are one of the 6 worst teams. If they have a top 6 pick, we don't get it. Soko playing some defense and almost causes the turnover. And now a jump ball, maybe? Timeout. Never mind. Jalen Williams with the timeout. My clock is behind. I'm sorry. 61-25. Queso King. This is a rough one. I'm going to drink some vodka. This is ridiculous. We're down by 36. Has Ricky Lombardo, Ron Jammer wanted to do a play-by-play for Spurs game? I actually did that once, Cowboy X Factor. I think I called the game. Ricky Lombardo called part of the game. Ron Jammer called part of the game. It was a crazy night. We can get their pick if the lottery gods shine on us. This is true. The only good thing about tonight is the Indian food we made. Tell you what, I'm gonna cheer myself up. I'm gonna have a bagel before I go to bed. Blowout, not gonna reach half, but I don't blame anybody if you guys leave early. I don't even know if I want to stay to the fourth quarter if this game continues like it is. I love our Spurs, but I don't love watching our guys get demolished. Do you have a paddle ball? Some of your extra entertainment. I think Bear does miss TSR. You know what, Butterfly? You're onto something, my friend. I'll be right back. How's it going? Well, the Spurs getting demolished. Maybe I will do a little singing tonight. Hopefully it's in tune. I haven't played in quite a while. I don't know how it sounds with this microphone. Slightly out of tune. Do I take requests? I mean, if it's something newish, I probably won't know it. Illuminanix, I don't know what I'm doing. I grabbed my guitar. Freebird? Oh my gosh. Spurs lose by 16. Well, I am the stream. Are they? I don't know. That's a miss. I'm going to get back to calling the game. Spurs ball, 61-25. Devontae Graham drives in the paint and gets a layup. Hey! TSR unplugged. Play Yanni. I don't know any Yanni. Yanni? Does that sound okay through the microphone? Because I know this thing clips when things get loud. SJ in the paint misses the jumper. Saying we need Wemby. Oh, we need Wemby. Oh, like New Kids on the Block. Oh. We need Wemby. I don't know. There's a Guar. Play Bon Jovi. Well, Queen. I mean, the Queen. I can just do a. I should have grabbed the pick. I'm playing with my fingers. Oh, I love music. David. City Sissoko at the line for 2. So yeah, with the Spurs getting annihilated, I'm fooling around. At least Spurs aren't Suns getting blown out like this game that they don't need to win in the playoffs. Queen. I don't know, you know. I think that was supposed to be Stone Cold Crazy. A little rusty and did not bring a pick. I mean, Queen's got a lot of great songs, but like another one bites the dust. I don't know the guitar solo on that. I put the score on the wrong side. 29-61. It is SGA with the ball for the Thunder. Drives in the paint. Kicks it out to Giddey. Giddey looks down, takes the 3. No good. And City Sissoko with the rebound. City will bring it up for the Spurs. Toss it over to Blake Wesley. Wesley drives in the paint. Kicks it back out to Graham for 3. No good. Giddey with the rebound. What's happening, Hanover Fifth? We're getting crushed. Don't sub to me. Grogu's right here. Grogu's always in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game. I don't know any Motorhead biscuit, but wait, Motorhead. Wait, Motorhead. Oh no, do I remember how it goes? I don't remember how it goes. Shoot. I used to know the Evolution song by Motorhead. Wait, Motorhead. The game. Just some E5 chords. City Sissoko into the paint, throws it up, no good. And we're gonna have 2 free throws for City. Coyote should play the guitar? I mean, he'll try. Coyote, play some guitar. He can't really make it very loud, apparently. Coyote. Good job, Coyote. He knows a couple chords. I could really use a pick. I should have grabbed a pick. I do know a lot of Metallica, Hanover Fist. That's probably my favorite band of all time. Sissoko makes 1 of 2. And the ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be with San Antonio. So I'm on the spot for Metallica now, and I don't have a pick. So this is going to be kind of hard to play with an acoustic guitar without a pick, playing Metallica. Shoot. Dang, I don't remember some of this. Shoot. I forgot Seek and Destroy. I'm not gonna lie. Cowboy X Factor, I do have another music video coming out maybe this week. The newest music video, the newest song is a UFC fight song. And I'm using some UFC clips, but they're all in slow motion. They're all in black and white. So I'm hoping I don't hit any copyright. And it's about beating the guy in front of you. Chet Holmgren throws down a big dunk. A Cannibal Corpse? Cannibal Corpse? I know Hammer Smash Face. Could really use a guitar pick, though. 3-pointer for the Spurs. 1 minute to go. I should go grab the pick. Nothing else matters, isn't that? That's all I know, just the opening. Chet Holmgren with the ball, drives into the paint. Throws it up, and it's going to roll off the rim. Spurs are only down by 32. Mama with the rebound. We're coming back. Spurs turned it over. Well, Butterfly. And that's one of the most iconic rips of all time. 68-33. That's a 3, I believe, for Josh Giddey. Oh boy. I get it, Sven. I hear you. Jones runner in the paint, bounces around and bounces in. We're only down 33. SGA sprints up the court and turns the ball over. And it'll be halftime. The Spurs down 68-35. Woo. Queso King, yes, I've been a UFC fan since UFC 1. I did call UFC on this channel for about a year with OGR Sports and my buddy Jeff, maybe a year and a half. And then the cost of UFC kept going up and up and up. And then we just started going to Hooters, and I watched it. I've been to 4 UFC events. I just went to one in Atlantic City, which is why I missed the Spurs game in New York. Better or worse, 70s rock or 90s hip hop? Or push? I like both. I like 70s rock, and I bought Dr. Dre's Chronic and Snoop Dogg Doggy Style and DMX's And Then There Was X. And House of Pain's album. So I bought like 4 90s rap albums. All right, let's get into the halftime stats real quick because halftime stats for San Antonio Spurs. I have to look at the Thunder first because I don't really want to look at the Spurs stats. We got outscored 34-11 in the first, 34-24 in the second. So at the rate we're going, we'll actually break even in the third. All right, for the Thunder, oh boy, Holmgren with 9. Jalen Williams with 4 and 6 boards. SGA with 18. Giddey with 18. Cason Wallace has not scored yet. SGA with 18, 5 and 4. Giddey with 18, 8 and 4. Both players with a good shot at a double-double. Both players with a legit shot at a triple-double. On the bench, the other Jalen Williams with 6. Gordon Hayward with 7. The other Williams with 3. Isaiah Joe with 2. And Wiggins with 1 for our San Antonio Spurs. Zach Collins has 15 of our 35 points, 15 points, 5 rebounds, also has 4 turnovers. Nice. Mama with 0, 0 for 5 from the field. Champagne with 2, 1 for 4. Trey Jones with a solid first half, 6 points, 5 assists, no turnovers. Malachi Branham looking like Malachi Brickham tonight, 3 points on 1 of 6 shooting off the bench. Devontae Graham also replicating that 1 for 6 tonight. He's got 2 points and a solid minus 20. Actually, all our guys mostly have minus 20s in the box plus. Duke with 4. Blake Wesley 0 for 5 tonight with 0 points and 2 turnovers, and City Sissoko with 3 points, all of them from the free throw line. We are shooting 11% from 3-point from the arc. We're 2 of 19. Spurs are 14 of 49 overall. That is 29% from the field. This is an absolutely awful showing by San Antonio. We'll stick around at least till the end of the third quarter and wait. And we'll wait and see what happens. Play it. I don't know that song, Homer. I've heard of it. I don't know it. I know a lot of TSR because I've been playing my own music more than anything the last few years. So a lot of the covers and stuff that I used to know is falling in my head. Somebody's been saying Punk and Green Day. I'm trying to remember if I know the easiest Green Day song. I heard the Spurs were really down, and they're losing by a lot. I don't know. Isn't Despacito like a Latino dance song? Butterfly, I don't know if I know any Beatles. I'm going to put halftime up on the scoreboard at least. I can do that. I mean, I know Beatles songs, obviously. I know a ton if I hear them, but actual, like, a guitar riff on the Beatles? Kickstart My Heart's Playing. That's a good tune by Motley Crue. YouTube, no, was not. I mean, I like a couple songs. Raymond, don't know any. September. Maybe I might be thinking of Collective Soul. As maybe they sang November. I don't know November. I don't know a lot of new stuff. Seriously, I learned guitar on 80s metal and Metallica. Thrash, Slayer, Metallica, Quiet Riot was one of my favorite bands growing up. So I learned a lot of stuff on that. And then I got into Pantera and Metallica. Well, Metallica and then Pantera. And then when I switched from Pantera to death metal, I was listening to Cannibal Corpse and Suffocation and Cryptopsy and Morbid Angel and Deicide. Some of those bands I don't listen to anymore. Obituary, Carcass, and my vocal style. The TSR music catalog is very weird because musically, I don't play a lot of really fast stuff. There are a few fast songs here and there. But as a musician, I'm just not a pure death metal musician. I don't like 800 miles per hour. So the new song you're going to hear has some death metal vocals in it here and there. They're more abrasive, heavy metal vocals. And there's some death accent, definitely some death metal vocals mixed in at some points. But the music itself is a fairly mid-paced song. It's because I'd rather have something that's catchy that you can bop your head to than something that you're listening to it and it's a different riff every 8 seconds. Thank you, Coop. Buckethead. I don't know any Buckethead. Megadeth. You take a mortal man and you put him in control. There you go. There's a little Megadeth. Listen to Tear for Eddie by Ween. I don't know that one. Hey, I don't know any Sepultura. I mean, Roads! Bloody Roads! I don't know any on guitar. Veronica, the party has arrived. Oh my gosh, Butterfly. I used to know Hotel California. I've not played it in years upon years. I know it's a lot of chords. If I saw the chords, I could play it, but I don't have it on me. How many games do the Spurs need to win to not have the worst season in franchise history? They're tied. They have 20 wins right now, so the worst they can do is 20-62, which would match the 96-97 Spurs. They win one more game. Not going to be tonight, barring a miracle. We got the Denver Nuggets on Friday, and the Nuggets might be resting everybody, and then we have the Pistons on Sunday. That's a very winnable game, especially if Wemby plays on Sunday. You guys are putting a lot of songs in the chat I don't know. I do know more than Words by Extreme vocally. I don't know it on guitar. I'm trying to think if I know any Tom Petty. You guys mentioned Tom Petty earlier. Nope. I think it's an eight-chord head. Mega, it's a two. I don't know that one. Play Boop by Cody and Boop. Is Boop a song? I don't know. Now, Thunderstruck on... I do remember that, Edgar, but Thunderstruck with My Hands is going to be a little... like that. I don't know. It's hard to play with just my thumb. Spurs Logic, free balling. Oh, free balling. There you go. Let's see, free falling. Free falling, like our draft pick. And our draft pick. Free falling. 96-97 was not Duncan's rookie year, David. That was not. Duncan was drafted in 97. His rookie year was 97-98. David Robinson missed 76 games due to a broken foot and back injuries in 96-97. Sean Elliott missed over 40 games. Dominique Wilkins was the leading scorer of the 96-97 team, and they went 20-62. They were the third worst team in the NBA that year and ended up winning the overall first-round pick, which got the Spurs Tim Duncan. And his rookie season would be 97-98. TSR playing guitar is way better than this game. I don't know what else to do. We're getting crushed. Shannon, thank you for stopping in. Dude, I'm eating Mexican food in San Antonio right now. Go Spurs. Dibin, why not? Should be TSR Sports, should be the Spurs halftime show for a game. I don't know about that. Jose, what's going on? We up by 14 versus Magic. Go by. Oh, okay. Zach, by the way, somebody was saying, I think Phil was saying that the cards that you also won, the Wemby rookie's going for more than what the set is selling for. So that's crazy. But I've seen that happen. As a Magic the Gathering player, I've occasionally seen solo cards from their commander sets cost more than the actual sealed commander deck. Like, well, wouldn't I rather just buy the 100 cards for $50 instead of the one individual card for 55? What? I don't know. Play some. Oh my gosh, I did a cover of Come and Get It, a metal cover. It doesn't fit with the channel theme, so that's why I haven't posted it on the channel. I made a promise to you guys it would be sports related material. I know we're going a little off the cuff sometimes with Baby Coyote, but I argue Coyote is a Spurs mascot, so videos with him are still Spurs related. Boop. Right? Right. But if I put up music that's not sports related, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to you guys. Unless I had the Selena Gomez song cover going and put up all Spurs highlights. Would that be a way to do it? Put up a song that's not necessarily about sports, but it ties into the channel and there's a sports video accompanying it? I don't know. Manu Ginobili. What about Manu Ginobili? Play how much year? How many years, Carlos? 13, I think. He came into the NBA late. I think he was like 26 as a rookie. I was listening to a game on the radio when Dominique was on the Spurs. It was an away game, and Meek dunked, and you could hear the gas for the crowd over there. We go. The human highlight film. Yeah, David, I wasn't trying to be Mr. Know-It-All, but when you get me going, when somebody points something out, I just start going because I enjoy talking Spurs. And I remember that season because it was an awful season for the Spurs, obviously. And I was in the military that year, so I actually missed that season. So that season stuck in my head. Steven, thank you very much. $5 super chat. Hey, Back in Black, if you know it. It's going to be hard to play without a guitar pick, but let me see if I remember it. It's hard to play without a pick, I'm sorry. I'm not used to playing with my fingers. That's a little of it. I'm sorry. I was Mr. Zane way back in the day. I'm like old. I don't talk about it much. And yeah. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All, for all the play with my toes. I can't do that. How many? Oh, Adrian, come on now. That never ask anybody that. That's just weird. Although my zombie game today had about 147 kills. Does that count? Maybe 247. Play Carol G. I don't know that one. I'm going to get quarter 3 up here, and I guess we'll probably call a game, goof around, talk to the chat, and just have some fun tonight. Try to all the Spurs. Ooh, Stairway to Heaven. Ooh, oh boy. It's been a while. It's been a long time, Butterfly. I don't remember the rest of it. I'm drawing a blank. I haven't played that song in forever. I remember that one little part there. That's it. I used to light a cigarette with my toes. Interesting. Thank you, Shadman. I usually play metal with a guitar pick, and I'm just kind of winging it tonight. Although I should go get a guitar pick real. You know what? I'm gonna go get a guitar pick real. Ooh, I just knocked my guitar out of tune. Let's go get a guitar pick real quick. 18 in Life's a great song by Skid Row. Don't know how to play it. Hey, I'm back. Get the chocolates out. All right. Whoa! Hey, stop pushing your bed, butthead. Knocking my light over. All right, we are coming back to the game. TSR's got his guitar. Nope, buddy, you can't come on the couch. My guitar's there. All right, no Wemby tonight, Vera. Nope. Oh, that feels better. Is that too loud? So, Back in Black. There we go. To those that first time requested it, I was butchering it with my fingers. Hey, the Spurs got a bucket to start off the third quarter. $68-37. Spurs down by 31. That's a layup and one. 70-37. Play Go Spurs Go with the guitar. Oh, jeez. Go Spurs Go. Go Spurs Go. Spurs Go. San Antonio. That's it. Wait, no, is it G? Oh, wait, E? That's it. That's the Go Spurs Go song. That's on the channel. I did not see the comeback. And if anybody's new here, Bobby February, good evening. Just kind of screwing around tonight. The Spurs are getting blown out. We're down by 31. I'm loosely calling the game, screwing around with the guitar right now. Yep, we have them right there where we want them. Comeback on the way. SGA with the miss, and Trey Jones with the offense. I'm sorry, with the defensive rebound, 70-39. Zach Collins will take off, gets into the paint, throws it up off the glass, no good. And that is going to be Thunder ball. I'm not been necessarily taking requests. Sheesh, enjoying you more than the game. Well, I mean, we're down. Spurs with another bucket. 70-41. 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Spurs are making a comeback. They're only down by 29. Maybe I can give them fuel, give them fire. Nope, there's a bucket for the Thunder. Play some Nickelback. Thank you for making this blow up, Joel. What? Nickel? I mean, listen, I saw Nickelback live with an ex-girlfriend way back in the day in Atlantic City. They were not terrible live. I don't know any of their songs. Champagne for 3, no good. I used to know Never Made It as a Wise Man. Never Cut as a Poor Man. Not like you to say sorry. I don't remember what the name of that song is. I know the words. SGA in the paint. Back up to 33. Yngwie Malmsteen? I don't know any Yngwie. Wemby's out. Tan. Wemby's out. You've got a friend. The new so if anybody wants to know what drop D is, standard E tuning on the guitar. You play your chords like this. Well, you can't really see my hand. Just play your chords like this. In drop D, you're taking your E string and putting it to D. And then the 2 bottom strings, the E and A, which are now a D and an A, you can now make chords with one finger. You're welcome, Paul. Thank you for the super chat. I could play a little Wemby in the name of. You guys are throwing off songs I don't know at all. Nine and a half minutes to go, 74-41. That's a great song, Carlos. It's been a hot minute on that one. Something like that. It's been a while. I'm sorry. But that's kind of, I know a little bit of it. Spurs ball, down by 33. That shot is no good. I have played Freebird already, Sugar J Cherry. The Giants stink. We are mad fans. We are mad fans. We are mad fans. But the Giants stink. The Giants are mad. That makes me very sad. Something, I don't know. That's a miss by Case and Wallace. Spurs ball, 76-41, and now a whistle. Break out the snare and play anything from St. Anger. I think you mean break out the trash can and play anything from St. Anger. The worst drum sound in the history of music, probably, by any band that's, that you've heard of. I mean, not counting garage bands and, TSR's music, low budget stuff like that, but this is our 7th game in 11 days? What the heck? I don't know any Trivium. I do not. Free rips? You mean like freestyle? Well, now I'm in drop D. 2 free throws for Julian Champagny. I don't know a lot of drop D stuff. I got this feeling somehow. The Spurs are going to lose now. Yeah. I don't know. I know people aren't tuning in tonight to see me here, to watch me here and play, but this game is terrible to watch. Seeing our guys just get beat down like this, and what a difference between Wemby and no Wemby. Night and day as Jalen Williams hits a jumper. 78-42. I'll concentrate on the second quarter a little bit. Turnover by the Spurs. You haven't heard me say that all night, have you? SGA with the ball for... Hey, Donald with the $10 super chat. He says, right on, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. This has been a tough night tonight watching the Spurs get killed. I love our guys. And just to see them get annihilated is hard. Thank you, Donald. I'll tell you what. The next album I'm probably going to get, you guys feel free to troll, is 6 Feet Under's new album. Zach Collins for 3. Zach is having a good night. Butterfly, do not know any Stevie Ray. Certainly respect him. Legend. Rest in peace. Don't know pride and joy. Adrian, I'm guessing the Spurs organization want to make sure he's good to go for the last 2 home games, which is why he's resting tonight. I would have liked to seen Wemby versus Chet part 4, and the final showdown, the final countdown. I don't know the final countdown, by the way. Spurs turnover, SG in the paint, layup good. We are one of the best assist teams in the league. We are. I don't know any Jose Feliciano. I don't know who shot that for the Spurs, but that was a miss. Women's TSR Sports might enjoy the replay of the live stream. A little something different here, Mr. TSR singing. SGA for 3, no good. I'll go out of bounds, and that is going to be Spurs ball. SK Biddy G at what? Oh, Wemby's it's just crazy how bad we are without Wemby. Bobby, they do look depleted. Wemby's at the game, and he doesn't look happy, as he shouldn't. I mean, y'all ready for this? Well, we're in a commercial break, so maybe I will grab the guitar when we're in a commercial break. I'm still in drop D, though. I surprisingly can't think of a lot of drop D songs. Is Metallica's Saint Anger in drop D? Not that I want to play any Saint Anger, but I think I nut. Is that how it goes? I don't remember. Hey, maybe it's a good thing I don't remember. Rich, do you like Joe Satriani? My favorite guitarists are probably going to interest you, and you're welcome, Bobby. Welcome to everybody that's hanging out. Thank you for sticking around. My favorite guitarists are going to be a bit of an eclectic mix. Randy Rhoads. If anybody's remember the name, you would probably know Randy the most. Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne is his biggest well-known song. Had 2 albums with Ozzy and then died in a plane crash in 1982, I think, February 1982. I think it was only 25 or 26. He also co-found, or maybe did found, Quiet Riot back in the 70s and left the band to join Ozzy. So Randy Rhoads is definitely up there. Dimebag Darrell, Diamond Darrell, whatever you want to call him. Pantera is a huge influence for me, so he's on that list. I probably have to put James Hetfield, just because he's written so many great riffs for Metallica. So that's probably some of my top 3. We've got a little all over the place there. We got, they're all metal, so maybe not all over the place. But, even players that I did start, Adrian, I think you're trolling. I did start a music channel. It never took off. Part of it, too, was it was a bit too all over the place and very unfocused. Admittedly, I had a few political songs up there, which I would not do again. I was just kind of caught in the moment, like a lot of people got caught in the moment in 20 or 21. But I just want to focus on this channel. And I can share the music here on the channel, doing this goofy stuff live, and with doing sports metal. And I've enjoyed turning things into sports metal. The song I'm putting up, hopefully this week, originally was a slightly political song. And I found on my computer I still had the music and the chorus, and I just rewrote the lyrics to be, I'm getting ready to fight you in the octagon. That type of song. And I did that with the Pounding the Rock song I did a few months ago. That was originally something different. And I'm enjoying sharing music now that it's still heavy, it's still me, but it's I don't know, I guess I'm going to be moving forward a sports metal content creator as well, which is a different type of thing, but whatever. By the way, it is Spurs ball. Blake Wesley throws it out to Champagny. Champagny's going to drive in the paint and goes for a huge dunk. Going to get fouled. The only cake I know is the kind I eat. JJR. A lot of people are asking for Despacito. I don't know if I can even say that. Won by Metallica, yes, Anthony. But I'm in drop D, so it's probably not going to sound right. Wait, nope. Problem is, the next string I go to is in the wrong tuning. But, everybody knows that I'm in the wrong... I'll put it back in There we go. Champagny hits both free throws. make the face. Champagne has had almost a dozen monster dunks this season. He has. Blake Wesley with the ball for the Spurs, drives in the paint, throws it up, and an air ball may have been blocked. Spurs still down by 35. You gotta have that, you know, metal face. SGA for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by, who's that tall white guy with number 50? I don't know what that is for the Thunder. That was Muscali? You at the party with Dimebag Darrell? Don't know any suicide tendencies, JJR. Faith no more. And a dunk by Jalen Williams. But nope. Can you feel it? See it? Hear it today. If you can't, then it doesn't matter anyway. All right, I'm screwing around. Spurs with a bucket. Hayward back the other end. Pulls up for 3. No good. Collins with the rebound. I don't have it anymore, Butterfly. I threw it away. It was getting kind of yucky, and my clock is way ahead. I tossed that thing out. That thing was over a decade old. It had to go. 4 Clover, what? Like, unless more set or something like that in your head. That's a Cranberries. Carlos, that's not Alanis Morissette. That's the Cranberries. I think that's what you're singing. What's in your head, zombie? Is that what you're singing? I think that's what he's singing. He's singing In Your Head, unless Alanis Morissette has a song like that I'm not aware of. Fade to Black. I did play Fade to Black a little bit. City Sissoko pull-up jumper. I'm kind of crunched in my couch here. I mean, do I remember the chords on Fade to Black? Okay. Dang it. There you go. I don't know what's going on in this game. My clock way ahead. Cthulhu, no. Don't know Call of Cthulhu. Or Orion. Oh, wait, actually Orion. I think I know some of Orion. You know it's bad when you join in the middle of the game and Rich is playing guitar. I don't know, I mean, we're down by 36. Well, I don't know what else to do. Orion. Actually, I know the bass line more than the guitar. Wait. Maybe that's not it. Maybe I don't. I don't know. My concert's better than the game. I'm trying to keep score and the clock going. Don't know Highway Star. I know the song. I don't know how to play it. This game is quite awful. I'm sorry. It's bugging me that I don't remember Orion. And I'm really crunched in with my setup here. Don't remember it. Dang it. We have a foul. If we can get to 75 points, I'll be okay with this loss. I believe I can fly. I can't just believe you're still watching. Coob, I'm not really watching too well. You really got me. Oh, come on, that's an easy one, Butterfly. And over and over and over again. No room play. Yeah, well, I got my table here. Literally right here. And I'm kind of squished in here. 2 free throws coming up for the Thunder. Gordon Hayward at the line. First, second free throw was good. Back down by 35. Just where we want it. Snoop Dogg, Doggy Dog. I used to know wrestling theme songs back in the day, too. Who's this wide open for the Spurs? I mean, right? Is that Gray for three? It is. Okay. Don't get in trouble with that one. Trey Jones for three. Good. All right. Good news, the Raptors are winning. I don't know the Kinks Lola. Met him in a swamp down at Dagova, where it garbles all the time like a carbonated soda. S-O-D-A soda. I saw the little runt sitting down on a log, and he looked at me in a raspy voice. He said, Yoda. Y-O-D-A Yoda. Yo, 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 Yoda. 93-61, Hulk Hogan's theme song. Oh my gosh, Tim. I used to know that vaguely. I can't do Hogan, but I can't get in. The Ultimate Warrior. I didn't know anyone else knew the Yoda song. I do. OKC's up 32, and the fans are still yelling at the refs. Well, yeah. You mean Super Goat Wemby doesn't have 182 points, 100 rebounds, 75 assists, and 400 blocks, and has all the Thunder players fouled? I already know he does not. Butterfly, I don't know any ZZ Top. I really don't. I know a lot of 80s or used to know a lot of 80s Metallica. Used to know Guns N' Roses. Geez, now I want to play to see if I still know it. I did not listen to Dr. Demento. That's where it all started, right? Yankees down 4-2 in the ninth. Hey, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, it's okay. I don't think we're going to get to 100 tonight. It is what it is. I mean, I'm over here goofing around on my guitar, vaguely calling the game, but I mean, this game was over after the first quarter, it feels like, but hey, it is what it is. Eye of the Tiger, that's a good one. Ooh, Eye of the Tiger. Remember how to play it. Might be in the wrong chord. It's been a while. Oh well. Definitely not a whole lot of love. Rich better Guitar Hero than Spurs at basketball. Bad to the bone. Oh my gosh, Carlos. I only remember the beginning to that. Bad to the bone. 2 free throws for the Spurs, and that was Duke with 2 free throws. Spurs have cut the lead to 31. Everybody's asking for more than words. I don't know it. Rich plays some eternity short. Phil, do you have a particular song in mind? Because obviously I can play anything from them. I should hope. If I can't play Eternity Shore, then I'm in a lot of trouble. We do decades. I'm not going to know anything from the last 20 years. I'll tell you that much. Spurs down 94-63. Still plenty of time to come back. Trey Jones going to pull up and miss the shot. And I mean, we're running Gray out there, Duke out there. Pop is obviously waving the flag. Hot cross buns. I do not know hot cross buns. Chet needs to get on the effing court and score 6. Andrew, do you have some money on it? And Soul 77, good evening to you. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. This has just been a random, goofy hangout tonight. I'll probably stream until about 10 o'clock. Obviously, the Spurs are going to lose this game. TNT. I'm actually winging it. I don't know how to play this song, but I think that's kind of how it goes. I don't know. Please give special Chet updates. I don't think he's playing anymore. There's no reason to play Chet Holmgren. Their team is up by 1 million. Oh gosh, it's 99-63. I missed a couple buckets by the Thunder. My bad. Hallelujah. Oh boy. Carlos, I know the song you speak of. I do not know how to play it. Sing a song about the Heartland? Tim Duncan is not walking through that door, Taylor. Spurs ball. Down 99-63. And City Sissoko in the paint. Misses a dunk, but he was fouled going to the line for 2. And City's been going to the line a lot tonight. Smash my guitar if the Spurs win. My guitar is safe. Nobody would know any Eternity Shore. Phil, if you're still listening, I'm trying to think what would be, I'm trying to think what I have on the channel that you got. I played the New York Giants Stink song. Most of the stuff is Drop D, I think, that's on here. What was the last Spurs song I put up here? I played the Go Spurs Go song. I played Wemby in the Name of, the Rage Color. So we played some Eternity Shore tonight. Turnover by the Thunder. Spurs can cut the lead going into the 4th. And Duke with the miss. And I think we have an offensive foul on the Spurs. Any French song? Allen Sports, this is a terrible game. A French song. I don't know any French songs. Spurs are missing Wemby. Turnover for the Thunder. Trey Jones into the paint. Blows the layup because it's that kind of night. Sissoko with the... Actually passed back out to Trey. I thought he was going to put it back up and in, but I guess not. They took a 3 away from the Thunder. It's 98-64. And now a foul. Patrice, I don't know how much I want to be here for the 4th quarter at this point, and I'm sorry. We got 200 thumbs up. Thank you very much. I'm surprised this stream actually have over 2,500 views, so you guys are very faithful to the team despite them getting absolutely annihilated. But I honestly don't know if I want to do the 4th quarter. That's a great song, Butterfly. I don't know how to play it. Should I stay or should I go? That's probably only 2 chords. Pull-up jumper at the buzzer. It is going to be way short by Muscalelli, whatever. And we're going to go to the 4th. To be honest, I'd like Wemby a lot more. People stop glazing him so hard and calling him the next GOAT before he has it. Yeah, Keith, I'm struggling. So, Carlos, shore is like the beach. When you're on the beach, the shore where the water and the beach kind of hit each other, I guess what I can describe it. Eternity Shore, that band name came from a worship song where part of the line is, when we arrive at Eternity Shore. And I just ended up taking that as a band name. The song is called Beautiful. And it's only 4 chords. And it was a song I liked a lot and still do, and have done, of course, a death metal cover of it. Elvis Presley. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I'm trying to remember how that song goes. Nope. 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 There it is. Where's it go from? Does it go to A minor? It does go to A minor. Okay, so it starts on C. I will not sing the lyrics. Would not be appropriate. I try to avoid sex, politics, religion on the channel. But what do you guys think? Should I stick around for the fourth quarter? Should I stick around for a couple minutes? The game is clearly over, barring the... I don't see how we're coming back with Jones, Gray, Graham, Duke, and Sissoko on the floor, with all due respect. Ghostbusters is a great song, by the way, Carlos. More of a bass-driven song than a guitar-driven song. Barracuda, I used to know how to play. That's just all open E, I think. That's a dun-da-da-dun-da-da-dun. That's probably just like more of a... I just don't know the chords. Dun-dun. Should Rich stay or should he go? Exactly. In this stream, you should rest Rich. Oh, you didn't know? Starlight for the party! Roy, we've been kind of goofing around and playing guitar tonight and singing, and the Spurs have been down the whole game. They were down at halftime by 30. They were down at the half by 34 or 33. 20. We're down by 33 at the half. So, I mean, the game has been over for a long, long time. Because I'm a cowboy. On the steel horse I ride, I'm wanted. I don't know. That is the score. That is real. That is real. Well, I've sang many times, Andy, so I guess it's been over for a while. Barracuda chords, E, sharp, G. Thank you, James. Wemby did not play. And we're not getting to 100. We're lucky we get to 90. I mean, there's guys out there for the Thunder I don't recognize anymore. Well, actually, that's not true. Actually, remember, I recognize everybody. Never mind. Or I may not recognize them, but I know everybody that's out there. Collins pull-up jumper, no good. Beat It's a great song. Michael had some great songs. I don't remember how to play them. I used to know Beat It on guitar. Billie Jean. Trey Jones gets in. You know what? The Spurs are making a comeback. We're only down 32. Adrian, it is hard to play and sing. Play Raining Blood by Slayer, but I don't know the Primus version. Raining Blood. Bears asleep, Lance, but I'm going to take him out. He's completely out. I don't know if you can see him. He's passed out. He's completely done. He's done with this game. He's like, this game's over. Raining Blood. Oh my gosh. I can't quite get comfortable for this. Do I remember how to play it? I don't know if I remember how to play it. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I don't remember how to play it. I'm getting close. Okay, that's how it goes. That's kind of it, right? Took me a while, jeez. You know what? If you don't use it, you do lose it. No, I did not do the solo to beat it. I used to know the intro to beat it. It's 166. The Spurs are getting destroyed. I think we'll call it here. That might be a good spot. That might be a good spot to call in a night. We're down by 37. This is hard to watch. The Bouyer's in! Oh, I can't stop with the Bouye in. Bouye with a runner. The Bouye. The Bouye. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. God. Walls for 3. We're down by 38. Walk this way. Oh my gosh, butterfly. I didn't know that one. Been a while. Kind of like that, but I'm a little rusty. Carlos Cheater, you the greatest for real. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Spurs should have signed Kai Soda for one-day contract. Let him play, right? Humgo, this would be my biggest stream ever if Kai played. Maybe now, but our future is bright. I agree. This is depressing. It's very, very, yeah, this is a tough game. But you know what? Wemby will be back Friday versus the Nuggets, and I assume Wemby will play Sunday against the Pistons. I think the Spurs will get one more win, and this will not be the worst Spurs team of all time. I can't believe I'm still doing this game when we're down 38. Butterfly, Elvis. So that's the riff in Jailhouse Rock. I used to know in the ghetto. But I don't anymore. The City's getting some playing time. Come As You Are, good. Come As You Are, the worship song or the Nirvana song? There's two different ones there. So this is one of the greatest nights we've had. Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it. You guys are getting to see a little different side of me. I'm always very transparent with the channel on who I am, but the music is something that I have loved since I was a little kid. Before I loved the Spurs, before I loved the Giants, before I loved the Yankees, I loved music when I was like 6 years old. When I first heard Metal Health by Quiet Riot and heard that album. Metal Health, Come On Feel the Noise, Slick Black Cadillac. Hearing that wanted me to learn how to play guitar at a young age. And it took me many years after that to finally learn how to play, but music has always been my first passion. Just, yeah, I'll probably never succeed musically. Maybe that, like if I had a music video go, a dream for this channel would be to have a music video go viral. That would mean the world to me. Don't care if I make any money on it. Just to have to have a music song. That would be the ultimate. Good evening, Leo. Champagne for 3. We still have starters in there? Champagne? We got the Bouye out there. We got the Bouye. Jamari Bouye. On his way to becoming the greatest San Antonio Spur named the Bouye of all time. Without a doubt. Wiggins fights his way in the paint and can't score on the spectacular defense of the Bouye. I'm actually intrigued by this game now that Bouye's playing. And the Spurs are down by 38. Mamu drives in the paint. Reverse layup is blocked by the rim. Nice. Thank you. I like Wemby, how Wemby in the name of came out, Hurricane Megan. Even my girlfriend liked it. I had a lot of fun doing that. That's an airball by some dude on the Thunder. The next song I think is really catchy. Some of you may have heard the alternate lyric version on the music channel when I had a TSR Music. I think it's a really catchy tune. The chorus is death metal vocals, full-on death metal. The name of the song, by the way, is called Slaughter to Prevail. Nothing to do with the band Slaughter to Prevail, though I still would like to do a cover of Baba Yaga at some point this year. Once the season's over, maybe I can start working on that. Uh, 38, unless it went to 40. That's a great song, Butterfly. I want to know what love is. That 3 is no good by, shoot, I don't know a lot of these guys now for the Thunder. Raekwon Gray would throw for a three from the corner, air ball. OKC looks well, I mean, Adrian, they're playing a Spurs team missing 3 starters. And Wiggins for a 3, and we are now down by 41. Wesley with a brick. Sissoko with the offensive rebound. Throws it out to Gray. Gray for 3. The second 3 of the night. Oh, in general, okay. This is a rough game. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. I don't know why. I said I'll stick around till 10. I think that's when we'll call the stream. First NBA bucket for somebody on the Thunder that I don't know. So you guys cool with that if I wrap up the stream at 10? City Sissoko drives in the paint. Throws it out to Gray. Gray thinks about another 3, drives in the paint, gets it back to Sissoko. And Sissoko with the Thunder dunk of City.
Thunder dunk of justice.
Worst defeat for the Spurs, I think it was 47. And Greg Bear does have the right idea. Bear is totally passed out. We're down by 39. Let's keep it under 40. Can we keep it under 40? That's all I want. Keep it under 40, Spurs. That's driving some great defense by the Bouye again. Devontae Graham, I'm sorry, not Devontae. The headman threw me off. Duke with the run into the paint and blew the layup. All these headbands are screwing me up. That's a miss and a rebound by Duke. This might be it's not the worst, but it's bad. Double overtime, Steven. How? We're down by 39. We're just chucking 3s over and over again. Duke for 3, no good. Sissoko with another board. Out to Gray for 3. Raekwon? Gosh, I don't even know some of these guys' names. Carl, do you agree? Call it a 10? I think that's fair. I mean, I can't believe I stuck around this long. We cut the lead to 36, but I want to get Bear out. Maybe watch an episode of Cobra Kai before I go to bed. Actually, we'll watch an episode of Cobra Kai before I go to bed. Heck, if it's so good, I might watch 2. I mean, if it's really good, I might just finish the whole darn 5th season, watch the final 3, and just stay up till close to midnight. Whatever. Spurs ball, down by 36, 4:15 to go in the game. Duke Nukem, nice. Wesley gets in the paint, and he's going to go to... Oh, Carl, yeah, it's been a light chat night all night. No Wemby, Spurs getting annihilated. We still had a good stream, though. You know, I'm happy with how the stream turned out. We had over 3,000 views with no Wemby. It'll be our lowest output for likes, but you know what? The most important thing is I had fun tonight. Even though the Spurs got blown out, still had fun with you guys hanging out, letting you see a different side of TSR, playing some music, and I hope you enjoyed the stream, even though we got absolutely destroyed tonight. Both free throws good, and my friends, I think we'll keep it going for another 30 seconds. We'll get past the 4-minute mark. Without Sohan, without Vassell, without Johnson, without Ozma, without Wemby, we're missing everybody, Jason tonight. Wow. Thunder is still chucking 3s on us. 115 to 78. Is that Raekwon Gray getting to the paint with a light? Who is this guy? Oh, we got 80. I'm like way behind on the score. I want to take a look at ESPN Scoreboard. They're just chucking 3s left and right on us. 118 now. But the Spurs, Raekwon Gray has 11 points, and he's showing some 3-point range. The Bouye has 2. My man, the Bouye. Yambo in the paint, bucket good. I almost feel like I should just stay to the end now. Right? Should I just stay to the end? Thank you, Gray. I mean, there's 3 minutes left. Let's just stay to the end. Hopefully there's no fouls, and we finish this up in about 5 minutes. I'm just going to stay to the end. Raekwon Gray for 3. No good. I mean, seriously, the game is almost over. Raekwon's a stand in G League. I'm not going to go over the final game stats, though, if that's okay. As soon as the game's over, I'm going to say my goodbyes to you guys and get Bear out. Biombo, tell me when will you be mine? Tell me, Biombo, Biombo, Biombo. Is it me that you adore? Bear's like, why are you singing? Bear just woke up. He's trying to figure out why I'm singing. Bear's the dog, if you don't know. Those of you watching at home. To the 10s and 10s, watching at home. Raekwon Gray into the paint, throws up a layup. This guy's impressing me. Raekwon Gray. Next Draymond Green, huh? Yeah, I figured that'd be a fair compromise. No end-of-game stats, but I'll stay to the end. Bring out some substitutions. I don't know who's left on either roster to bring in. Tough game, huh, buddy? Man Sour, 40-point lead is crazy. Good evening to you. And yes, if you guys could spike the like for this poor Spurs fan, for us poor Spurs fans, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Go Spurs, go! Go Spurs, go!
Boop. Boop, boop. 2 games remaining, Benjamin. We have the Denver Nuggets on Friday, and we have the Detroit Pistons on Sunday. And that's the end of the season. I'll be live for both games. Bear knows what's going on. He's going out. Does he look like he knows he's going out? That is not... Oh, hey, buddy. Hi. Want to say hi to the camera? Bear putting as much effort in as to some of our starters tonight. Bear looks like Zach Collins from the three-point line. Asleep. This is also Bear doing Bear's impression of Malachi Branham playing defense. That's pretty spot on, buddy. Pretty spot on. Love you, Malachi. Rooting for you. Hoping you can learn some defensive skills at some point. Soon. Bear is a shedding machine for sure. You have no idea. That dude sheds. Yep, Benjamin, that's Bear's in full tank mode. Bear is in full tank down there. Oh, beautiful Bear. Oh, can we get the end of the game here? 2 more minutes. Come on. He probably is like Cuddy. He's past that. It's cute, though, because he's laying on his bed, and he's got his head up on, like we put up on our pillow. Then he also has his paw over the edge, too, like he's holding it on. I felt so bad for him yesterday when my smoke detector went off. It was cute that he went and hid in my closet, but it was also sad because it scared the crap out of him. I mean, it hurt my ears. Come on, Spurs, win. Arno, he is a dog, but my girlfriend named him Bear. B-E-A-R. But Bear the dog, which, funny story, I was out walking Bear a couple weeks ago by the bushes, and our neighbor next door was apparently on the other side, and I think he was like, oh, he didn't expect the dog there. And I said, oh, it's okay, Bear. And then he's like, I think he thought it was a bear, like an actual grizzly bear. And we have a whistle at the 2-minute mark. Bear greater than Zach Collins. Rich is the player of the game, hanging in there until the end. I did. I was ready to load manager in the 4th quarter. I stuck it out to the end. That's a killer. As far as Malachi Branham, I want to give him 1 more year. I really do. He's shown some improvement at the end of the season. His defense still blows. Let's call it like it is. His defense sucks. But him, Blake Wesley, they're still young. Former first-round picks. I think we need to give them at least 1 more year. If they regress in year number 3, or halfway through year number 3, if they are regressing, then if we can move them, then so be it. Grizzlies balling. I don't know really anybody out here. Well, I know Wiggins. That's a miss. Duke Jr. with the rebound. Spurs ball. The Bouye will bring it up. Bouye starts firing off some threes. Bouye, he was going to take a step back 3. They get to City instead. City's going to drive, spins around in the paint, throws it up off the glass, and nice move by City Sissoko. The Spurs are only down by 36. Masagua. No, we haven't lost like this in a long time, Kokoshibo. Butterfly, it's going to be tough to get likes with the Spurs getting crushed, but it's okay. This was a fun stream tonight. Biombo with the bucket. And that's the important thing. Having fun. Our team got killed, but we found a way to goof around and do something different tonight. Raekwon Gray gets blocked in the paint. It's going to be Thunderball. Quick pull-up three. No good. A fight for the rebound, and the Bouye with the rebound. They'll get it up to Blake Wesley. Why isn't the Bouye launching some threes? I thought he was a three-point sniper. Wesley passes it out to City Sissoko. Open for a corner three. It's City! City! How many points does City have tonight? They have 14 points, 5 boards, 3 assists. I'm glad City's getting some playing time. He's doing something with it. Waters for 3. Well, we're going to keep it under 40, I think, my friends. Just chuck threes. Right, Benjamin? Hurry, 3 more likes. But Butterfly's 120 the goal. I appreciate you asking to spike the like, Butterfly. Thank you very much. Wesley into the paint, throws up a layup, no good. And that's going to be the final score, 127-89. Oh, boy. Well, we got it under 40. We got to see some guys play we haven't seen in really ever. It was nice to see. Yeah. I'm actually going to go over the game stats very, very quickly. Only the highlights. Extremely quick. For the Thunder. Let's see. Big stand. Hold'em only had 9 points tonight, but only played in 15 minutes. SGA finished with 26 to lead the Thunder. Off the bench, Gordon Hayward's leading scorer for the Thunder with 18. For our Spurs, Zach Collins led the team with 20 points. Mamu had 0 points on 0 for 8 shooting. Rough night for him. Did get 11 rebounds. For our young guys, Raekwon Gray with 13 points in 13 minutes on 5 of 8 shooting. The Bouye had 2. Duke Jr. had 6 points, but he was only 2 of 8 from the field. Blake Wesley with an atrocious night. 1 of 11? Seriously, Blake? 1 of 11? For 7 points. And then City Sissoko, 14 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, no turnovers, 4 of 7 from the field, hit a 3-pointer in 28 minutes. You know what? If any silver lining to this end of the season, Spurs fans, City Sissoko is finally showing us some offense. And that was the one big concern, is that he is very shy shooting, not going to score. And now we've seen him kind of score in these last 2 games. And you know what? He might be a key player on our roster next year if he continues to grow. Odyssey, go Spurs, go to. I'm going to wrap it up, my friends. I had to get the dog out. This was a rough game. I will see you Friday night for the Spurs versus the Nuggets. We'll probably have some videos throughout the week as well. And if you get a thumbs up on the way out, I greatly appreciate it. And Chim, this does make a case for Wemby has helped with Defensive Player of the Year, because this team plays no defense without Wemby. So thank you all. On behalf of myself, Sleeping Bear, Headband Grogu, Baby Coyote, Selena, and my guitar, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!